Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am super excited to share with you what I'm going to share with you today. So first, I just wanted to quickly share with you, I went to the thrift store on September 12th, and I had this tub that I would keep my lettuces in before, but the tub had a huge crack in it. And I still kept the tub, and I've been using it for my gardening supplies. So long story short, or whatever, I went to the thrift store and they had the exact tub that had the huge crack in it, but this one doesn't have any cracks in it. I bought this for 50 cents. It's a ginormous tub, and I still have the lid for the other one. Perfect fit, the exact tub that was broken. I was just so excited when I found that. Like, how often does that happen? Anyway, I really wanted to share that with you because I've been so excited about it. And then I also bought a couple more jars because I'm running low. And then I also bought some lids to go with it and a little basket, plastic basket for my daughter for the bathroom, which I'm going to show you. I'm thinking of doing a house series next week and showing you the rooms of my house. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get started here. Today I'm going to share with you my favorite frugal skills that I have learned over my lifetime, I guess, because some of these I've learned really young and some of them I've learned just recently. So let's get started. Cooking I have learned from watching my dad, watching my mom, watching my Oma. They're all very, very good cooks, and that is one thing that has saved me thousands of dollars because I know how to cook. And it doesn't, I think if you try and practice at it, you know, you don't have to be a gourmet chef or anything, but I love cooking. I love cooking more than baking because, I don't know, I just love it. And that's one of the things my husband told me that he loved about me when he met me, because I could make something out of nothing. He would come over and I would have barely anything in my house. Just a few cans and some stuff in my fridge, and I would make an entire meal out of nothing. Well, nothing to some people. So yeah, that's one thing that has saved me a lot of money, and it's a skill that every frugal person should know. Number 2 is baking. Although I don't love baking as much as I love cooking, I still enjoy the outcome from the baking, and it has saved me a lot of money in the long run from learning how to make my own pizza crusts and breads and muffins and cookies, and I'm learning how to make croissants and bagels yet, so I will maybe update you on that one day. But yeah, baking has saved me a lot of money too. Number 3, gardening and just growing and planting my own plants, whether it's inside and just snipping and regrowing, that kind of thing. Just basically growing things from nothing and making something from another something. It's so really cool how God created all of this, and just to watch a seed that is nothing and then it grows into all these somethings. It's so amazing. And just like almost a miracle to watch how stuff grows. Anyway, I just find it really, really fascinating to watch plants grow from nothing into these luscious, gorgeous plants. Number 4, sewing. I learned how to sew when I was really, really, really young. I would say around 3 or 4. My mom used to let me practice on a little fabric and give me a thread and needle, and I would just sew away, sew nothing really, but it taught me how to sew. And then I took a few sewing classes when I was older. I actually worked in a sewing factory for a while, and I learned all the cool tricks that they do, because I sew jeans in there. It's a really, really good skill to have. Number 5 is cleaning. Some people might not think this is a skill, but I think it is, because some people, they don't really know how to clean, and instead of hiring somebody else to clean, you can do it yourself. I cleaned houses for a living at one point. I am the, I guess, Jill of all trades. I have had jobs in all kinds of areas of life. It's, yeah, like I said, I took any job I could get at one point, and cleaning was one of them. So yeah, cleaning is definitely a skill to get your house sparkling clean and not have to pay someone else to do it, and know and feel that comfort that knowing that your home is clean is definitely a skill in itself. Number 6, canning, freezing, and just preserving your food. I just learned how to can this year, like actually canning with a canner and everything, and that is going to save me a lot of money, because we love beets, and canned fruit is so expensive. Like, you might not think $2 a can is expensive, but it is. And even at the dollar store, it's over $1 for a can of fruit. So, I mean, canning all these peaches this year, and I'm thinking of canning some apples too, is gonna save a lot of money. And then, yeah, freezing I've been doing for years, and I learned all about the blanching and all that kind of stuff, and just preserving, you taking like a herb and boiling it and getting that out of it, and just preserving that. It's quite a good skill to know those things, so that you can feed your family on less, and you know where the food is from, and it's a very good skill to have, and I'm really happy that I learned how to do all that. It may not be my most enjoyable things, but I'm very happy that I do know how to do that. The next one, number 7, again, some people might not think this is a skill, but I'm very glad that I know how to do this, is organizing. Funny thing, organizing, when I was younger, like probably 10, 11, 12, maybe even younger, but around that age for sure, I would go over to my friend's house, and their rooms were a little bit unorganized. Some of them were pretty messy, and I would actually clean their rooms for them. These were good friends, mind you, like really good, close family friends. So we spent a lot of time at each other's house, and it wasn't like a bad thing. I didn't make them feel bad about it. I would show them what to do, and I would make a game out of it. It was something fun to me to organize and show them, like, to keep all their pieces together and put all their markers and their crayons and all in different spots so that they could find them. And the best thing I ever heard from someone was my friend that I did this for. She told me just recently in the past year or so that it was because of me. Like, I taught her how to do that she knows how to do that now, and she does it for her own kids. So that feels really good inside when you can help others in something so simple as organizing and showing them how to keep their things together so that they can find them. It's a really good feeling. And the next one is number 8, how to use simple tools. Just like even screwdrivers and wrenches and pliers and drill guns. I learned a lot of that when I was younger, and now I have my own power drill, and I use it around the house all the time. I used to think they were terrifying because of the noise, but now I don't know what I would do without it. Like, I don't need a man to install things for me anymore. I can do it myself, and I lived alone for many years where I didn't have a guy to do these things for me, so it was a really good skill to have when I was on my own. And even now, I can't, if my husband is away for work or whatever, I can't always depend and call a man to come fix something. So anyway, that's a really good skill to have, just knowing how to use simple tools. The next one is how to keep a budget. I work in accounting and bookkeeping. I do that for a living. I know how to do taxes, so that has saved us hundreds of dollars. And I've saved my whole family hundreds of dollars by doing theirs and my friends and whatnot. So keeping a budget, knowing how to work with numbers and that kind of thing is a really good skill. And I'm so happy I know how to do that now. And I love my job. I just love it. I love numbers. I'm a numbers person. Last but not least is how to cut my own hair. I also cut my daughter's hair, and I do shave my husband's head too and give him trims. So yeah, I do my whole family's hair, my own included. I think I could go for a haircut soon, but yeah. Anyways, so that is my list of my favorite frugal skills that I've learned. These have all saved me countless dollars that would add up to a lot if I didn't know how to do these things on my own and had to hire other people, because I basically worked in almost all of these things and I know how much it costs to pay someone else to do these. So yeah, these are my favorite frugal skills that I learned. What are some frugal skills that you have learned that have saved you a lot of money, that are your favorites? Or maybe not your favorites, but just something that has come in handy over the years. I would love to hear about them. Comment down below, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye! Have a fabulous day.